Hi, beautiful. I'm so glad you're here. This week, I am continuing to work on the Star purse inspired by the $25,000 dress. Luckily, the heat wave has ended and I am no longer confined to the air-conditioned rooms of the house. For a few days, we endured not just the heat, but the smoke from the Canadian wildfires as well. I am relieved and appreciative of the firefighters who are volunteering to go to Canada to help with the fires, which is the appropriate response to the devastating fires. We should be helping our neighbors in their time of need, as they have done for us in the past. Recently, I've seen an increase in spam calls. I assume my phone number got published on some list somewhere, and usually I just write it out, neither ignoring nor answering the calls, just blocking them as they come in. Eventually, it stops. However, recently I got a call that left me confused. It was from a Florida correctional institution. However, I don't know anyone in a Florida prison. At least, not to my knowledge. Based on the information provided, it does look like a legit call. I feel bad for the inmate. Despite their offense, they are still a person. I don't want them to waste their time on calling me, thinking I am their friend or family member. But if they call again, I'll pursue it further. It's not the first time I've gotten misdirected calls. Many years ago, I changed my phone number. Despite reassurances that my phone number was not recycled, it clearly was, because I kept getting calls for someone named Jason. Most of the calls were for debt collectors. Even when I explained the situation, they didn't stop calling. It was relentless. One of the most persistent debt collectors was Dell. They called so frequently, they were actually the first company I had to threaten to sue. I'm normally pretty patient with call centers, having worked in them multiple times over the years and understanding how they operate. But after explaining over and over again that I was not Jason, I finally lost it. At one point, I was yelling, "Give me an American! Put an American on," and threatening to sue them for harassment. Eventually, I got an American on the phone. I explained the situation one more time, and that's when the calls from Dell finally stopped. I will never buy a Dell computer. And honestly, it's not just because I think they're crap computers. Their customer service is so bad, they personally convinced me never to give them my money. One day, one of Jason's friends called and thought I was playing a joke on him. He thought I was Jason's girlfriend and wouldn't let Jason get on the phone. When he realized I wasn't playing, he asked me out for drinks.
What?
The calls for Jason went on for so long, it just became a normal part of my life. I debated changing my phone number again just to make it stop, but recognized it could just happen all over again with someone new. One day, a lawyer called. She left a voicemail. She seemed like a nice lady, and if Jason had a lawyer calling, he was probably in some kind of trouble, so I called her back. I explained the situation to her. She asked me, "So, you don't know Jason Smith of 123 Main Street in Preston, Connecticut?" I said no, but I couldn't believe she had just given me his full name and his address. I was so ready to go to his house and tell him to pay his bills. She thanked me for my time, and after that, all of the calls stopped. I still think about him sometimes. I wonder if he ever started paying his bills. While working on the strap, I realized I'm going to run into an issue with the last row. I love how each row is a thin sliver of yarn. It looks so delicate and dainty, but with the colors, it gives retro vibes. However, with the last row, it will be double the width since there is no row attached to it. I tried a few different methods like sewing into the back of the row or using a needle to do a whip stitch. None of it looked right. I really fought with this, but in the end I caved and decided to just let it be uneven. It's not the main focus of the project, and from far away, nobody will notice. And if they do, they can mind their business. I didn't accomplish everything I wanted to this week, but I'm doing a lot better than I have in previous weeks. I think the temperature has a lot to do with it. Even sitting in air conditioning, I don't have the motivation to do things. It's not seasonal depression. It's just a desire to be still in the heat, even when I'm not in the heat. I still have to attach everything together and make the liner. At least now that we're not on Hell's front porch anymore, it's easier to get things done. I hope it stays like this for the rest of summer. After washing everything, I blocked it. I don't have a proper blocking setup, so I use my ironing board and pins. Should I be doing this to my ironing board? I have no idea. But necessity is the mother of invention, so here we are. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it and would like to help, please consider donating via Buy Me a Coffee. You can use the code on the screen or the link in the description. If you can't help financially, that's okay. Liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing are always free. Until next time, stay crafty.